trip to Japan Hey, man, God damn it, we are here, man. We are here, Views from the 7. God damn, it's been a, shit.
That was loud.
Yeah, it's been a rough week, man. Hey, man, it's different from the Quiet Storm. This cool-ass nigga. Hey,
Man, he been tripping.
I be trying not to cuss in the first 7 minutes.
What?
That don't mean you have to be very white.
Bro, hey, y'all, it's I. Jerome sounding ass nigga, man. Pull the trigger, nigga. Pull it. Do it right now, nigga. Do it. Pull it right now, nigga.
It's my position over here. That's unfamiliar territory.
It is what it is, man. It's cool, man. Hey, man, peace, y'all. This is the Views from the 7 podcast. This is your guy Spencer, man. I'm fucking back. It's been a hell of a fucking February, man. February is behind us now.
Yeah.
Family has been familying. But shit, man. Hopefully, we back. Wifey, man. Shout out to wifey, man. As she get older, man. Her immune system getting weaker. So, peace and blessings to her. You know what I mean? Fellas, Skinny, Macho,
Come on, brother.
Ivan, cool ass nigga, man. Hey, y'all. Hey, man. Let's get right back. Let's get right into it, man. I'm going to get this to y'all, man, because I am one of those ones who I could never ever see myself watching a Chris Rock special ever in life.
Really?
Shout out to him, man. Peace and blessings to that brother. But I'll be watching from the sidelines. But how did y'all feel about it?
I thought it was trash.
Because
It wasn't funny, first of all.
Mm.
The majority of the chatter online that
Yes.
went on for days, most of it was about what he said about Will, and there was a little bit about
put the mic on your mouth.
what he said about no, we're not doing that. I guess what he said about Meghan Markle.
Yeah.
That's probably like 8 minutes of an hour and some odd
Yeah.
change. So nobody talked about the rest of it, and there was a good reason why.
Yeah.
It was mostly unfunny.
What? Okay. Do you not give it? I know I'm getting tired of the grace word. I'm not gonna lie to you. Do you not give it grace because it was live? So it wasn't your normal special,
Like chopped up.
you know what I mean? Chopped up, edited. This was live.
I didn't watch it live. I gave it a few days.
It still was live.
I didn't watch it live either.
But regardless, it was live.
It was live. It wasn't like
They only put
your
out the
normal
live
special.
version
But I think that's what stand-up comedy is, though. Live. I mean, honestly, I'm no fucking Chris Rock, but
Yeah.
shit, he ain't no Macho. But my shit was edited, but nothing was clipped. My only thing that was edited was like the camera angles and shit. Like my shit, if I fucked up on there, I fucked up on there.
Yeah.
But I don't think he gets like no pass for it being live. Shout out to him for doing it live.
Yeah.
That was monumental.
Yeah,
Because normally you get to work your jokes and you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, and
He did though. He had been doing that set. I know somebody who was at a show that he did.
I heard he had been doing that. But
Yeah.
just like Bernie, man. Look, them shows up to that recording, trash. And I get, you got to work your jokes out, you got to work the punches out, when you got to hit. But the finished product of Kings of Comedy, that set, versus what it looked like beforehand.
I didn't even know Bernie went first.
For
Kings of Comedy. I just learned that.
he went first, or he went. I know the say he went. That said went last every time except that time.
I rewatched another interview on this. Said was like, nah, I closed.
Yeah, every time.
Like I closed every time. He was like, what y'all seen on there, I closed.
Mm.
He like they just
And
rearranged
he had the best set.
Okay.
They rearranged it because Bernie had the best set. But said closed
Okay.
or whatever. And I didn't know that.
I think Bernie won the energy battle. If there was one, like the energy that he brought made that shit so iconic. But I personally feel like Cedric had the best set.
Nah,
I can't say that.
I like said it's last to me.
Really?
And
DL Hughley was
if you
hilarious.
going back
when
to
I
the
went
Kings
back.
of Comedy?
Yeah, when I went back
Ooh.
and watched it, I like
Said
DL.
was my favorite.
I like Bernie overall.
Yeah.
For sure. I think Steve did a great job at hosting it, but I got
I
DL over said. Like a lot of the jokes at the time when DL jokes at the time, I didn't really understand them because I was younger. So a lot of shit was funnier to me.
I skip all of it except some of Steve and Bernie.
Skip said too?
Oh, said DL, get him out of there. That spaceship shit. That shit's trash now.
And Scruncho said he stole that joke from him.
I heard.
Said he stole that joke from him. That's crazy.
But now that you know what I'm saying, now that I'm familiar with the comedy scene, the joke stealing shit is very, very, very prevalent. Shout out to Just Hilarious.
But most specials of the major comics, they film it over like a weekend. So they get the piece in.
Yeah.
The best part of the jokes, the best laughs.
Chris Rock did that before
all that.
when he did he did the special in Africa and
Chris
he
Rock
did
don't
it.
have a special that was hilarious to me. But I literally only watched the end of this one. I went straight to the Will Smith shit.
You didn't miss nothing.
I think that's why a lot of people tuned in. They wanted to know what he was gonna say.
Yeah, he got that bag, man. He got that bag. Did you watch it, Macho?
Yeah. I mean, I've never really been a big Chris Rock fan of his stand-up. So, like, it was... I mean, I laughed a few times, which I expected to do. It wasn't boring, but, like, honestly, man, some of his shit kind of be cringe-worthy to me. Because he black, but it sound like his jokes don't be coming from...
the black space.
Yeah, it seems like
white lens.
It seems like he be talking down about us. To me, that's how it come off. And I feel like he always equates broke to black.
Yes.
Which I'm like, come on, man. All black people ain't broke and all white people don't have money.
Yeah.
This is a fact.
So that shit be kind of cringy to me. I feel like the same with your boy Marlon Wayans sometimes.
Don't say my boy.
Listen,
That nigga is so
I just watched
unfunny.
Marlon's special. That shit was funny.
Yeah,
to me.
I seen a few clips and I'm like,
That shit was hilarious.
Too mad. He be sweating too much for me though, so you know what I mean.
He did sweat a lot.
It's cocaine sweat too.
I'm
It's not really the,
definitely-
it's not the comedic sweat.
I'm definitely
He actually
Marlon.
did the Will Smith
I'm
slapping
watching.
joke better than Chris Rock.
I'm skipping
Because
Marlon.
he spoke on Marlon. Marlon is funny. Don't do that.
No, he's not.
Marlon last couple stand-ups, to me,
Have been terrible.
no. The one with all the people, that shit was trash. But his last two stand-ups was decent. The last one was funny to me, but the one before that was decent. It wasn't horrible.
Samora got a real good one out now. I watched that.
I feel like stand up is kind of dead, man, in a weird way.
Well, damn.
I feel like people still do it, but it doesn't hold the same as it used to.
You know why? I think maybe, and this is just me just thinking on the fly, everybody's a comedian.
No, they're not.
Exactly. But everybody's a comedian.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it kind of, I don't know. And like people who were funny just start venturing off into stand up, but they don't always see that it translates.
Can't give me 5 solid ones. You're not a comedian, man. That's just how I feel about it. But
I don't think people understand there's a difference between being funny and being a comedian. There's an art to telling jokes.
Amen.
And being funny on Twitter or on Facebook, being funny in a conversation is not the same as being able to stand on a stage and tell jokes for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, however long it is.
Yeah.
It's a skill that has to be developed. Everybody can't do it.
Yeah.
And that's fine. Just be funny. And
I don't think the work to put in is not there. You know what I'm saying? But it's just too many people are I don't want to say co-opted, but co-opted in a way. You know what I'm saying?
How so?
If social media is your playing field, right?
Mm-hmm.
Social media is your playing field, and you're playing towards that said playing field, right? And I feel like what worked for Chris is that he didn't take social media into account. Now his jokes might have been trash, so trash to the point to where nobody really even got upset.
Even his ending was trash. Like the way that he ended it. My parents taught me, don't fight in front of white folks.
Yeah, I think that's more so of knowing your audience, right? Yeah. You know your audience. So in this stand-up from the clips that I've seen, he's playing more so the antagonist role. So if the majority of the folks black that's watching you, what do you do and say to get them upset? That's how I looked at it. Now, what works for him, I felt like, is that he didn't take social media into account. Too many comedians, I feel, use social media as their playing field, and they don't want to make nobody upset. So when you're watching them, you see that they're being very PC. You can tell, right? He kind of wasn't doing that from what I've seen. He was more so, now when I go to stand-up shows, they're completely different than what I see on TV or stand-ups and shit like that. And I was like, okay, well, now we back in this room where he just in there talking his shit. Because the F-bombs, like how we go to the clubs and shit and R. Kelly still being played, when you go to real stand-up shows, the F-bombs still flying. Mm-hmm. All that shit, anything still goes in that realm because that's what you're going for. I felt like he went against that a little bit, and when the jokes may not have, he was playing the antagonist role. The jokes didn't hit enough for people to be really upset, but they weren't PC either. I feel.
The only grace I really give him is that you can tell he was emotional throughout the whole performance.
I can't give him that. He worked this too much. He was literally on tour with Kevin Hart and Dave Chappelle. How much more work do you need?
If you watch it, you'll see what I'm talking. He's emotional. That's why, like, in certain parts where he fumbled, he didn't fumble because he wasn't prepared for the jokes. He was fumbling because he was emotional. Yeah, it's very present when you watching, when you see how he's delivering the jokes, when you see how he's talking, when you see his body language. He's emotional.
Well, I mean, okay, so Ivan, a regular stand-up, right? The director is the one who make the punches hit. The director and the editor are the ones who make the punches hit, in my opinion, right? So when you're editing it, when you're cutting it and all that shit, you're editing it to a point to where all of that is taken out, and the punch is hitting.
Oh, well, you miss like the tangents.
You're missing that because this was live. You see all of it.
Yeah, like you said, it's filmed over a weekend, right?
No, not this.
No, I'm saying normally.
Normally it's filmed over a weekend.
So you
put them together.
So you can edit the clips together to look like it was one smooth transition. Like he didn't have that, so you don't know if normally he would be emotional. I don't think he would normally be emotional, but like seeing it, you can tell like he
was definitely emotional.
Yeah.
For what? I mean,
because maybe because it's being filmed. I don't know.
See, even when he told the Will Smith joke, like when the part where he fumbled, you can tell like he was still like in his feelings about the situation.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like so, and then like you could like some parts like comedians try to stick to their joke. Yeah. Some parts you could tell he kind of like went on like a small tangent, and then he tried to get back to the joke.
Yeah,
and it was like,
See, how many stand-ups have you been to, Macho?
Hundreds.
Okay.
I've been to a lot of stand-ups too.
Normally, I have not been to that many stand-ups where it's like straight, highly produced stand-up through and through. A lot of the times you see some jokes, you see them working on new shit, and you see them playing around with older shit.
And doing crowd work too.
Yes, to prepare themselves for. The only person I've ever seen do that straight through and through is Kevin Hart. That's the only one where I was like, you could see that he's staying on. This is what he's doing.
He definitely.
Everybody else is kind of working.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
I seen Cat twice. One
too.
time I seen him, he was kind of like, just filling the room out. You could tell he was like seeing what was going on.
Yeah.
One time I seen him, he was sticking to the jokes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I seen Cat twice.
See, I seen Cat one time. Cat one time back in the day, and this is the crazy part, is that Leslie Jones opened for him, and she smoked him. Leslie Jones is unfunny on everything else, but stand up without them cameras and shit, she smoked him. And I was like, oh, shit.
Red smoked him too, though.
Who?
Red
Grant. Yeah,
Red Grant?
I agree.
Oh, shit. See,
Red smoked him.
But see,
Yeah,
when I see her on
Red.
Saturday Night Live, when I see her in the movies and shit, when I see her on other shit, I'll be like, man.
She wasn't funny in Lottery Ticket?
Let me see. Skip!
Come on, don't do that.
Shit, man.
Who was really
Bow
funny in
Wow.
Lottery Ticket? Come on.
I'm hungry.
Leslie Jones was funny in lottery ticket.
That nigga said, I'm hungry.
Yeah, she was.
She was funny in lottery
I'm hungry,
ticket.
nigga.
Hell nah.
They whole little crew was funny.
Who?
Samaj.
They crew.
Nuts.
Brandon T. Jackson. Dude?
Not Brandon T. Jackson. It was like Leslie Jones and 2 other niggas.
It was Charlie Murphy.
You seen his new stand up?
Who?
Charlie Murphy?
Brandon T. Jackson.
Why would I do that? Why?
Yeah,
Like
that's
why?
crazy.
Like why would I do that? No, I've seen Charlie Murphy stand up.
Who?
God didn't make no mistakes.
Wow.
God didn't make no mistakes. Get him out of here.
Hey, but I feel the same way about all them niggas, man. I don't know. Look, I don't know how niggas hold Dave Chappelle in a high regard. I do not. Like, what is it? He's the Chris Rock version of George Carlin.
No,
like,
he's
I don't.
not.
He's a great
Storyteller.
Of what?
Just telling stories. He know how to bring.
He's
it
more.
back.
He's
Like,
more of an
great at
orator.
telling
He's more of an
stories.
orator than a comedian at this point. But
Yeah,
like,
they all as they get older, they all turn into George Carlin. All of them.
This shit turned into funny monologues.
That's all it is.
I fuck with it though. I like
do too. I
like
love
how
Dave Chappelle, bro.
Dave Chappelle start one way and then go somewhere else,
He
and
the
then by the
king.
end of it, he circled back around
so you
to
tell
where he
me all
started.
them stand-ups that he been dropping have been heat.
I'm not saying heat.
The one,
I like the way he tells stories.
Kevin Hart
the
definitely was
backyard
the
one.
The backyard.
The one he did in the
during
backyard?
COVID.
He ain't hit one time on Netflix at all. All them been trash.
The first Netflix one I
fuck with a couple of them joints.
I just fuck with his storytelling though, because I didn't fuck with early Dave Chappelle, like the animated Dave Chappelle.
Killing them softly. Oh, man,
Def
that
Jam
was
25th anniversary. He killed.
That was a different Dave Chappelle
How
right there.
long
bro.
ago was that?
That was like 2 years ago.
No,
You say 2 or 10?
When Def Jam put they did a little special for the.
2018?
Yeah, that was like 10 years.
Was that?
Nah,
Come
like
on,
2018. Like 28, like 5 years ago.
Don't make
That
me
long
look
ago?
this shit up.
Yeah, like 5 years ago.
Yeah, I don't know what this
Shit.
nigga on, man. I don't know what this nigga on.
That
man.
wasn't recent, bro.
It was like 2018 for sure. I
Yeah.
think like 2018. It was before COVID.
No, I even came here with the do-rag on. You ready to argue? I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Shit, that's really
Stand up scene.
that's really all I got, man. I don't, the only people I fuck with, man.
Stand up.
I'm more pro-white when it comes to stand-up. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Bill Burr.
Tom Segura.
I've been following this other
2017?
I've been following this other
Post.
dude on TikTok, man. He funny as fuck. His jokes are mad dark though. I can't think his name. He a roaster though. And then he started doing stand up.
A white dude?
Bill Burr. Theo Von. Theo Von got probably one of the most original I've ever. That nigga's hilarious. Well, that man is hilarious. That's really
Never heard of Theo Von.
Only one I'm fucking with right now is Ali Sadiq.
everybody's too PC, man.
I like Ali Sadiq.
Everybody is too PC, and if you're doing stand up, you doing stand up comedy to see how the internet is gonna react to it. It ain't gonna be right. You know what I mean? It's not gonna be right. But hey, man,
Y'all don't like no females?
Female listen, I'm sexist to everything. Female comics, female artists, female singers, female rappers.
That is insane.
Today is International Women's Day, and you want to make a statement like that, man?
Man.
I like the it's a Asian lady that wear glasses. She's been in a few rom-coms lately, but she's hilarious. Don't
Yeah.
ask me her name.
I don't know a female stand-up
There you
comic.
go.
I don't know a female stand-up comic that I care for. Now in movies,
Just
Maybe.
not just hilarious.
Just
Niche.
hilarious.
Just niche. Just niche is it. Just niche will laugh niggas out the building.
I heard you gotta see her in person though.
Like most. Like most.
Where else you gonna see her though?
I don't know if she got a I don't know if she got a special or nothing, but every time I
Nah.
hear about Just Niece, I always hear like you have to like
Crazy.
catch her
Yeah.
She
in
is
person.
Yeah.
Funny.
I like the lady
as
from
hell.
Abbott Elementary. I can't tell her name. Save my life. The one
Oh,
that-
Janelle James.
yeah.
Yeah, she is funny.
Shout out to her. Who the fuck she is.
Yo, watch Abbott Elementary.
That's a good show, man.
That's a good ass show.
You know, man.
Mike Epps stand-up is a favorite.
Who the fuck
that's
said that?
Crazy.
I like that
Shout out
stand-up
to
too.
them.
I wasn't even gonna get in the
Shout out
comments.
to-
Who the fuck said
Underrated?
that?
Yeah.
I'm not even putting Mike. Mike ain't even top 50.
Mike, every Mike special, I'll probably get 5 chuckles.
That's good.
And when I say chuckles,
Yeah,
The chuckles come from the skits.
Ice Cube
You're not funny.
Ice Cube got to be on stage with that nigga for me to watch it.
Damn.
If Ice Cube ain't next to him, I ain't giving him. He ain't getting no shot.
You talk to
None.
Ice Cube every
Zero.
day?
I used to like Fat Monique. And her special
you?
was cool too.
No, you know who's still funny? Adele Givens is still funny.
Boy,
Always.
Adele was cool.
Adele's still funny.
All right,
Adele was
y'all.
cool.
All right,
Adele
now.
was the only ugly one that
All right.
I thought about. Like, I get hair from if she offered it.
Ugh.
She just talks about giving head.
She
so
got them
much.
lips though. She got
It was
them lips.
like, I might.
She got them lips. Yeah.
She talk about giving head a lot. All her early specials.
Y'all niggas nasty.
You wouldn't get no hair from Adele
That's
Givens?
tricks, man. There's some hoes in this.
Come on, what are we doing?
That's crazy, man.
Monique. I mean, not Monique, but
Man, listen, we all did worse.
then
Absolutely.
Adele.
Yes.
I don't know if I've been worse than Adele. I got some. You know what I'm saying? I got some zeros. I ain't got no Adeles though.
Damn, she under 0.
Adele's not that bad. You gotta knock it off.
Yeah, Adele is a fraction.
That is insane.
She is. Niggas be like, what is she?
Shane
What
said
is
she
she?
got too many teeth.
what niggas be like, hey man, what is Adele, man? 1 through 10. Niggas be like 1 4.
The real ugly female comics is funny.
They ain't got nothing else to be.
The ones who like to get bagged on their whole life, hilarious.
If you grew up cosmetically challenged and you came back, life is gonna be hard for you.
Then you're gonna be angry. You
You
want
got
to
Tony Rock over Chris Rock?
Just
No.
I find them funnier.
I
Do
seen,
you?
I
Stand-up
seen,
wise,
I
yeah.
seen Tony Rock at
Tony
was it
Rock funny.
Aliante? Aliante?
How
I
long
think
did you
he's
do that?
Aliante.
you paid to see that?
Nah, man. Somebody
Got to do them. The
Somebody know I like
105.7
comedy,
tickets.
You had to win the bitches on the radio. Who the fuck paid to go see Tony Rock?
Shout out to Wu Tang.
Say, hey.
Shout out to Wu-Tang.
say who was that 4 times fast?
Name me 5 things you can find in the bedroom that starts to let us see. Go.
Skinny was like, why I gotta be a C? I'ma say it with a K. I'ma say it
why
with a K.
y'all not fucking with Tony
Coffee
Rock?
mug.
Why we not fucking with Tony Rock?
Why are we fucking with Tony Rock?
Condoms with a K.
Okay, is it so with that? Is it any like main comedians that you like where you thought the brother was funny or like I know Charlie Murphy is not over Eddie.
Shawn Wayne.
I did hear Sean.
Marlon Wayne is the Marlon Wayne is the funniest one.
Well, no, he's not.
I heard
Marlon
Sean
Wayans
was
is
the
funny.
funniest.
I heard
on
Damon was the
stand-up.
funniest one on stage.
I mean on stage.
But I never saw Sean.
I heard Damon was the
Sean
funniest
was
one.
trash on stage. Sean did kill the MTV
Damien
Awards,
is
though.
funny on stage, so I ain't gonna really argue.
SO say who the better stand up, Mike Epps, Chris Tucker, or Martin Lawrence?
Martin Lawrence. Martin Lawrence.
I think out of all of them, Martin has the best special.
When did Chris
of
Tucker
them.
Chris
got a
Tucker
good-
made the most gay. Ooh, man.
When do Chris Tucker got a good special?
Def Comedy Jam.
That 15 minutes.
Chris was here.
That small set.
And that's
bet it
that's
was
all you
15 minutes.
see.
Get that nigga an hour.
Well, he a born again Christian now.
Hey.
You know his jokes trash now.
But he parlayed that Def Jam shit into a career.
To a
Yes, he
career.
did.
He
Shout out to
definitely
him.
He
Yeah.
maximizes his moment.
did.
I've never seen a Chris Tucker stand up though, like a full one. I've never seen it.
He didn't because he didn't start really
He
doing
got
that
one.
until after he went like PG-13.
He tell like the Michael Jackson joke.
Oh, after so
dance
this
with Michael
after
Jackson,
Jackie
singing
Chan.
with Mike
I
and
mean,
shit, talking to Mike.
After Jackie
It definitely
Chan.
was after
I fucked with. I mean,
That's like the Chris.
After he met.
That's the Chris Tucker era.
Michael Jackson.
Like it's pre Jackie Chan and then post Jackie Chan. Like which Chris Tucker you talking
It was
about?
post.
Okay,
Free
there you go.
JC.
Post Jackal.
Nigga,
I
different nigga, man.
I wasn't a fan of You So Crazy, but I did enjoy. Damn, what's the one that came out? In,
Run
like,
Tell That?
2000? Run Tell That. I did like that one. That was more like personal.
You ain't like he's so crazy?
It was all right.
I thought it was.
When
better.
did you watch it?
Run Tell That.
That's
When,
crazy.
I recently watched You So Crazy
So,
about 3-4 months ago.
so in 2022, that was your first time watching it.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
I mean, I
He's
got
so crazy was hilarious.
it. Ain't I wasn't born. I mean, you know what I mean. I wasn't. This
Right,
was what,
yeah.
You So Crazy is what 92.
No, what was that?
94?
like 96. I
Nah.
think.
Nah,
Nah.
like 94.
Hell nah.
crazy.
92, 93.
Yeah, about 92, 93. Yeah,
My money on 94.
92, 93.
Shayna, let us know. You ain't doing nothing.
Chris Tucker is horrible.
94.
Yeah, see, I wasn't. I gotta watch it. You know what I mean?
I got Eddie
thank
Griffin
you.
over them niggas.
It's like you know when big albums came
What
out
album,
back in
Martin?
that time. I can't really experience it, but I can go back and try to do my best to put myself in those shoes. But Run Tell That was more personal.
You can't get mad at that because who watched Raw or Delirious when it dropped and knew what the fuck he was talking about?
Eddie.
Yeah, it was funny later.
And then but that's the thing though. As great as Eddie is, I only went back and watched those because I knew Bill Cosby hated him so much. It wasn't because I thought he was great. I wasn't alive during that time.
So when you went back and watched it, was it funny? I don't like that, bro. I don't like the way you had to breathe like that.
That's insane.
It was cool. But I wasn't.
I get that part. I get that part of it.
I can throw on some more relevant shit that I feel like is better than it. Because that wasn't me back in the day. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't born with 2 channels.
You wasn't born. You wasn't born. You wasn't really prevalent. You wasn't really paying attention when Eddie Murphy was that guy though. When Eddie Murphy was that guy.
He was born in '88. He was already.
No, he was not. Don't say that.
He was already trending.
No, he was not.
When after '88 was Eddie doing something? Oh, yeah,
Harlem Nights.
Harlem Nights came was 89.
Harlem Nights was. I thought it was '87.
Harlem Nights was
Vampire
89.
Boomerang was early 90s. Life was mid 90s.
Life was
Yeah,
99.
this nigga's-
Mulan was mid 90s.
I was 10. I was 10 in '98, bro.
I'm saying, that's what I'm saying. Like you saying when you were born, he was trending downward. No, he was not.
When I was born in '98. So he did Life, and then he went PG.
You were born in 88.
I was born in '98. I was 10. So what I'm saying, when I started really getting into this shit, it was Life, and then he went to fucking
Shrek.
Yeah, come on, man.
They're PG.
It's not happening. I was
Norbit
Doolittle was big.
Norbit came out after that.
I'm not turning on Dr. Doolittle.
Me neither. I ain't never seen them shits.
I'm not turning.
Ain't
But it
never
was
seen
big.
Dr.
I'm watching
Doolittle?
Tip Drill. I'm not turning on Dr. Doolittle.
Nope.
Dr. Doolittle.
Why are you at 10
I'm
watching
pulling
Tip Drill?
panties off.
That is insane. In 98, that is insane.
98.
Why were you not watching Dr. Doolittle instead of pulling panties off?
Nutty
Why I was
Professor.
pulling panties off on the dance floor. What you
That is
talking about?
insane. Where was your supervision at?
I don't know.
Shane, it's crazy you brought up Teddy Ray. She said, I feel like Teddy Ray was going to be great. I think Teddy Ray was dope. But they
You
put
can
him,
see him and be like, time is ticking.
they put him in a movie, and when I tell you,
Shout out to Teddy Ray, man. Rest in
You
peace.
can watch Teddy Ray and be like, yeah, brother. Enjoy him while you can.
In his arena though, when the all deaf digital shit was popping, Teddy Ray was that nigga though.
facts.
Teddy Ray and what? Craig?
There's a few of them.
I like CP.
Patrick, what's the last
Patrick
kid?
Cloud.
Patrick Cloud. A couple of them niggas was like legit funny in their
He's
arena
like
though.
CP?
Yeah, he's fucking hilarious.
Mm.
He came out here and did the Blue Martini. Yeah, it's stand up cold.
Oh, he did the Blue Martini, and you laughed.
Jokes is jokes, man.
Slink, you ain't like
I don't
Slink.
disrespect no venues. If you do
Yeah.
your thing, you do your thing.
You was focused.
Have y'all been following the Tummy Tuck assassinations?
Is that what it was? Is that what it was?
Come on, man.
I'm sorry. I couldn't. I'm sorry. Hey, this is a comedy podcast, man. I did
Let's go shit, right?
the assassination of the Tummy Tuck.
Catch us up, man. What's going on?
I just seen it. When I just seen it though, it said something about they went there. They went there to try to do a drug transaction.
That's what I heard.
Yeah,
Drug
things
cartel.
are slowly.
Don't play with the cartel, man.
Because they were
Don't
saying
play with the
They
cartel.
were saying the doctors. But I don't know, man. I heard Mexico is kind of different, man.
Nah, niggas
So they
out
saying
here,
that because
out here watching Big
if
Meech,
the,
thinking
car,
they can just
if
go
the
out there and do
cartel
what they
running
do.
shit, you're not gonna tell me y'all driving there. They were supposed to drive there for the tummy tuck,
They drove there for the
right?
drugs.
But now the doctor's office is saying there was never no tummy tuck appointment.
Yeah, they went for the drugs.
But I'm
They don't do
starting.
walk-ins.
But I'm starting to feel like that niggas was low key getting, you know what I'm saying? Hey, it's serious over there. So the cartel, like, hey, Nick, hey.
Them Mexican BBLs is something different.
Hold on, you talking about the ones done in Mexico or the ones done by Mexican women?
No, the ones
or
done
ones
in
done
Mexico.
to Mexican women.
Hey, them they be nuts.
The women that choose to not go to Dr. Miami and go to
Dr. Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah, boy. The ones that go to Carlos.
Dr. Perron.
Have y'all ever been to Chicas Bonitas?
Hell no, nigga.
I
I'm cool, man.
Have you seen the BBLs in there?
They
Not
something
lately.
else,
I ain't been
man.
there lately.
I heard Local
They got
Cojones
that shit down in Cancun.
is fire though.
The new casino?
I heard Local Cojones is fire up in there.
I'm finna go in there. They got
Man.
lingerie Fridays?
They been kicking the homies out.
You speak New English?
No, my friend. No, my friend.
Adios. No way, free.
They been getting the homies out of there, man.
I feel so sorry for your mother. Hey, but yeah, man, you know, things are starting to change, but I feel like, you know what I mean, this is more so like the cartel doing what the cartel do, man. It's, you know, it's unfortunate. I was told they got lost on the way to the dock. I don't know, man. There's a lot going on.
Nigga,
but
they went to the cartel. They went to go try to get some drugs. What I think. This is my
what you
assumption.
thinking? You ghost? You going straight to the plug?
Yeah, they went straight to the plug.
Nah,
And
no,
the plug was
man.
like, what the fuck y'all think? It was
'Cause
like, hey, they had just watched Big Meats, and they was like, yeah, we need 10 of them things on consignment.
Nah, you ain't. Niggas going straight to the plug?
No, just
You ain't going straight to the plug. You let the cartel give it to the SA homies, and then you buy from the SA homies. You can't go. You're not going straight to the plug.
Aunt Louie went and got it from Teddy herself.
It's dead.
Man.
It's just I didn't
She
think
ain't
about it
got no
initially,
Louis, though.
but it sounds nuts. Like, why am I going with his homeboy? Why am I going with my homeboy, his lady, to go get a BBL?
Well, they was going with her so they could drive her back.
And they like, while we here, we might.
Because I was told when they, you know what I mean, when they go on these missions.
She was the mule. They was going to put all the dope in her.
in her stomach.
But why we doing this right
now?
now?
Dope in the BBL.
Tuck it right into the ass cheek. You tuck it right into the ass cheek, and then you surround it by the belly fat. That's smart, though.
Come on, man. No.
Bitch, you bring it back.
Nah, but
3 kilos.
No, I was told they were supposed to be, you know what I mean? They were supposed to be, support. It was supposed to be for support. But all in all, you know what I mean? You know,
The last thing that they said was the cartel kidnapped them and killed 2 of them. The
I was
cartel
told
is not seeing you unless you going to do some crazy shit.
from what I was reading, because I was reading it today, and it was fucked up. I don't know who the essays took a picture of them. Like, soon as they went into the house, like, had them niggas naked. Them niggas was naked.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I was like, why if you look? I was like, look at that shit. When they went into the house, the final house that they stashed them in, them niggas was dead on the floor, naked.
That's crazy.
But, man, I was told soon as from what I was reading, it was like they wasn't across the border that long before, like, a car crashed into them.
Yeah.
And then niggas came out blast.
Oh, this shit was a movie.
A
car crashed into them.
Cartel's
and then
already on
came
their
out
ass.
blasting.
Now, if we was going to get a BBL, why would we do all this?
But there are cases of, you know, people getting lost in these side towns, because this is
But we've seen those videos. We've seen those videos too. Yeah, the cartel will pull your ass over, but they're gonna press you for.
Did you see the video of the two gay homies?
No.
Yeah, the cartel pulled right up on him.
Yeah,
Niggas was scared.
They're gonna pull you over and they're gonna press you. Like, it costs you whatever to get up out of here, to go on about your business.
A lot of niggas just canceled their lit cruise from Long Beach.
To Ensenada.
But this, I guess wherever they crossed, I don't know what the fuck it's called. It's like Metamorphosis or some shit. Wherever the fuck it's called.
Matamoros.
Yeah, this is like a level 4 or some shit. Like they said, you ain't even. This is up there with the Iraq, the Afghanistan, and all that.
Well,
shit.
now it is. They up the level as soon as all this shit happened.
No, this was before.
I never heard that.
Yeah, this was before, and yeah, man. I mean, shit. That BBL should have. I hope it was some fire shit. Well, she ain't getting it now. But it should have. I hope it was gonna be some fire shit. You know.
Bro, listen, I've seen the Mexican BBLs. It ain't
So you seen BBLs done in Mexico, or you seen
literally done in Mexico?
I ain't never seen a Mexican with a
woman
fire
do a
BBL.
BBL, or you
Nah,
seen a Mexican
I seen-
with a BBL
I seen
by Mexican. It's layers to this shit.
doctors People going to Mexico to get their BBL done.
Okay.
That's a Mexican BBL.
Go to Chicos Bonitas. You can see him.
Mexican
So that's
tip with a lot of lard.
So that's a
Chicos Bonitas.
that's a Mexican buff. That's an MBL then.
Chico Bonitas look like
Go. You can go in there.
ant. Like the bottom stick out hella far.
Go in there. You can see him. You can see him. Like the thighs don't match.
I'm not. The Mexican homies, man.
They be in there old too, and they was like 52. Like,
Shout out to bro, cause he in the chat, man. Hey, Mexicans get aggressive when it comes to their women. And I'll never forget, man. We was like 10. What was we like? Probably like 11 or 12.
Y'all got pressed at 11
Maybe
or 12.
13 on Pecos in Washington. Niggas was chasing us in the intersection because I flinched that one. I don't know if dude thought we was like looking at his girl and shit. But we was just going to swim. Nigga, you know what I'm saying? We did this dirty church picnic. We just going to swim and dude was like,
y'all was going to swim at the park on Washington?
Freedom
no,
Park.
we were going to swim in them apartments across the street.
The apartments on Washington and Pecos?
You deserve everything that happened to you. What are you doing?
Yeah, so we getting ready to swim and shit, right?
It was dangerous.
And the Mexican homie we trying to press us. Oh, you know what I mean? I flinched that nigga, man. He kinda, he jumped back and shit. So I'm like, yeah, I got that nigga. You know what I'm saying? So we walked up, we big and bad and shit, nigga. So we walked a long way. You know, you can cut through the apartments and go straight to the park. We walked a long way and we walked around. So like we walking where the 7-Eleven at now.
Yeah.
Boy, when I tell you about 13, 14 of them niggas jumped out of a Toyota, nigga, a red Toyota, they was chasing us through the intersection, nigga. They was chasing us through the park. Boy, I threw up and everything. Nigga, I was so scared. Boy, I was so scared. Look here, man. I said, yeah, man.
Where was the rest of the? You say you was going to a church picnic. Where's the rest of the church at?
In the middle of the park, nigga. That park big as fuck.
Freedom is
Mexicans be in like real full deep relationships at like
fact, I
age
thought that was
9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They be in like real deep relationships. Age
Yeah.
12.
Look, bro, in the chat laughing. That ain't no nigga. I was scared. I was scared. I thought my life was over, nigga. I'm 30. I'm like 12, man. This is not how my life is going in.
There's not a moment in my life where I said I'm going swimming at the apartments on Washington Pecos.
Because you had some sense about yourself. You had guidance in your life.
Hey, man, shit, man. Out, man. But
Y'all didn't know nobody stayed over there or nothing.
we just church picnicking. We church picnicking.
That's insane.
So, okay, so we've been doing this for a minute, right? I was thinking about this on the way here. We've been doing this for a minute, especially us three. You know what I mean? Macho new to the family, but it's been almost
It's been almost a year.
yeah, he said Mexicans ain't had nothing to do with it. Was chasing us. Hell yeah.
Somebody left
Washington
tire
and
shop.
Pecos. Everybody's getting involved.
Yeah, the whole apartment was in that Toyota. We've been doing this for a while. Macho, you coming up on a year almost?
Summertime.
Almost. Who would y'all say is our worst guest ever?
Jesus.
Ooh, talking about putting somebody on the spot.
Oh, worst guest ever. Ooh-wee.
We're not gonna even talk about the first year, right? Because we already know who that is.
No, come on. Our worst guest ever. As long as we've been doing views, who's our worst guest ever?
We know who the worst one is.
Come on, I want this. What?
You go ahead and say it, man.
Who?
Because you brought them. You brought them with you. They was your people. You gotta say it. They was your people. You gotta say it. You gotta take the smoke. They was your people. You brought them.
Shout out to my friend.
Shout out, man. That's karaoke mommy.
Yeah, she was wild.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that was pretty bad.
Yeah, that was.
Ivan, who was our worst guest ever?
It was her.
It was her?
It was Devonna. Sin City Cat or whatever the fuck she called it.
Hey,
Sin City Heat.
Oh, I know.
Hey, SO say them two girls a few months ago. Oh, Percocet. Molly Percocet. Percocet, Molly Percocet.
Shayna said landlord.
Ooh, that was tough. That was tough. I can't. I had a fire story for him too, and he was kind of like, cool.
Yeah,
Macho,
I just be trying to show
Since
my
we've been-
personality. You know what I'm saying? I'm a fun guy.
I really, I can't say worst guess, but I didn't want to show the end so quick like I did last week. I was like, can we wrap this shit up, man? I ain't never looked at the clock so damn long. I was like, man, what? I wish you was here so you could see it. Yeah, last week was pretty. I just never wanted to leave here so fast. Last week was pretty. I endured last week. I enjoy every other week.
What are we doing,
I
guys?
said, oh,
Nothing against them. I just didn't. I don't know.
Hey man, shit.
We can't say all the worst guests was women. That
I
is
heard the
insane.
niggas in the movement got good dick too. You know what I'm saying? Hey.
No. Shayna said landlord, so we put a mail in there. It's a mail in there.
What's the name was pretty bad too, even though nobody ever heard that episode. Gas.
Whew.
Gas is pretty bad.
No pun. Let me see. Our worst guest ever.
That nigga crying.
Nigga, this year I got me in tears, bro. Because I'm going back and I can vividly remember, like, what was I doing? Where was I at? Even though I was, like, on the mic. Fuck. Molly Perkins said it was bad, but it was in there. I was entertained by it. Fuck.
Molly Perkins said
It was an episode I wasn't here. Was that the one?
You was here during Molly Perkins set.
You see.
It was one I wasn't here and I was watching and Spence was like, it was a female. Spence was just like,
That was Molly Perkins set.
oh yeah, I was like, yeah, you was not into this.
Oh, you know the one she was entertaining. I mean, once we got her on the mic, she was
irritating.
cool, but Fetty was
Jesus.
Made me dig in the archives.
Fetty was trash, bro. Fetty was trash. Macho, she had 4 hoes. She had 4 hoes. You can put it all. You should have 4 hoes.
What date? What's the date of this podcast?
Oh, we'll find it for you.
Yeah.
We know.
Hey man, Mark say, man, Ivan let us down last week, letting them cap like that.
What?
He was saying, talk queen, talk queen.
Let him talk, man.
Hey, I even asked them what do they consider? What they consider revolutionaries? The niggas hit him with some "We Are the World" bars. No, yeah, it was Fetty. It was Fetty. That was our worst. It was a porn star. She had one eye though.
4 hoes.
Oh,
He's terrible.
You just not figuring out who Fetty was?
bro, I'm thinking Fetty Wap the whole time, but I wasn't thinking of,
Yeah, and I'm listening to her. Not now, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Wifey, she on here and shit. We listening to her, right? I'm listening. I'm the only one sitting next to her, right? Body is nuts. Oh my God. This was the first person that I seen where it was like, your body on the internet is your body. For real. And she said next to me though. And so the air was blowing a little bit.
Come on, man.
So the air was blowing a little bit, so it would blow, and you know what I mean. That it would like flap. Her bang would like flap a little bit. So I was seeing
Why did you put the name in the comment?
yeah, they nuts. But I was seeing the, you know what I mean, like it was like she had the Jeepers Creepers.
Shout out to Kingston, man.
You don't think nobody ever asked her like, let me put my dick in there.
I was so
Fuck your brains out.
I would hope
so
not.
bad I didn't think of who that
It's
was.
still an eye in there, I think.
Where?
She got a glass eye?
I don't know.
She been putting one because I think somebody was screenshotting stills and she had the eye, but it wasn't moving.
I think it's an eye in there. It just don't work. Remember on Civil War? He's like, you gotta wake up pretty early to get up on me.
No, double take the nigga with the dog.
No, she had the Nick Fury.
It was more like Jeepers Creepers because it was like dead skin covered.
It was kind of no.
It was like dead skin covering it, like blondes. It wasn't like hole. It wasn't like a hole. It wasn't like Hollow Man.
If it didn't come up though, if you didn't see it, she looked decent without it. Like, you know what I'm saying, just with her face covered, she had that Leah going.
Yeah, she had to bang, but I was sitting next to her and the fan was going on, so it was like, I was like, fuck, man, this shit kind of like, she called me a fuck nigga though, because I wouldn't take the bait. She wanted me to hit. That's deep. She got big now though.
Pinky.
Quarantine, boy.
Oh, like that?
Ooh, what?
Quarantine.
You're
Quarantine.
so beautiful, girl.
That ain't the same size.
I just said it. I was just gonna say that.
Who's the best? Who's the best guest?
Our best guest ever? Oh, by far, fucking Big Dust. Big Dust was by far our favorite. Now we was pussy. We was pussy. We were pussy because we didn't push it. But Big Dust came in here about 2 hours after his mom. He pulled the plug on his mom. I was trying my hardest to just, let's push it back. He came in, he sat down, and he poured him almost a full cup of Hennessy. I knew what time we was on. When I say that episode was so disrespectful, we ain't even push it like that.
No. Like how do you though? Like
How long ago was this?
2 years?
Yeah.
21? That was
But
21.
the most prevalent people that you could think of in the city, oh my God.
Yeah, smoke for all of them.
Oh my God. All of them. Anybody you could think of. Oh my God.
Yeah, smoke for all of
It was
them.
bad.
I wasn't there for that.
Yes. Anyone went there, it was
I
bad.
heard it was wild though.
It was bad.
It
It was pussy.
for several reasons, I believe. Like for one, like his mom is just grieved. Like, so how do you?
Yeah.
And then
That too.
it's a lot of smoke. It's a lot of smoke.
I won't even call it smoke. It was disrespectful. Brother at he working there now, so I ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? But,
He had somebody there had to hear that shit. They had to.
oh my God.
They had to hear it.
It was bad.
And this is kind of like when he's reemerging as far as like social media goes. 'Cause prior to that, I don't think he had a social media presence. So we were like his introduction to
Yeah.
this new era of like media.
Facts.
Because like you didn't see him nowhere, and then boom, he's on Views, and then now he's doing a bunch of. Now he has social media. I think when he first came, he had like 20 followers or some shit. So he had just got on.
Because
he
he had
literally just started his
Yeah.
social
No, he
media.
had only came on because I think y'all had played. We was talking about something back in the day, and y'all played the song.
I played this song.
And it was the second time on the show I've ever been pussy.
What's the first time?
The first time was Twigs.
Oh, okay.
I had that set up. I was going straight to the beard. But I said, I told them, I said, you know what? I ain't even gonna do it. Because at the beginning of that episode, we was on barber shit. I was going straight to the beard. I was working. And I said, you know what? I ain't gonna do it. That was the first. No, it was the second time I was pussy because Big Dust was first.
Big Dust was first.
I was kind of scared with Big Dust. I ain't gonna lie to you. Because it was the first time I had to tell him I didn't like the song. I didn't like All You Can See Is My Desk when I first heard it. And I told that to his face. And I was like, fuck. His mom just fuck. Nigga, I'm in this corner, bro. Nigga, take off. I ain't even got nowhere to go there. I gotta eat those. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, Big Dust was the best to me. Yup. By far.
Ooh, the best guess. That's a hard one for me. That's a hard one. Because shows and guests are different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's like we had some good shows.
The best show I've ever had.
Okay.
The best show I've ever had was SO and Grease. I ain't gonna lie to you. I thoroughly enjoyed SO Grease and
K Rich.
and K Rich was the one for just city shit. That was me.
Shit. Yeah, that's hard. I don't know. I really think about the best guest on here. I don't know. Cause I got shows that I like. Like I like when BJ first came on. I like I don't even think I was here for that, but the show y'all did with Aunt, you, Wifey, and the sex.
Yeah, man. Shout out to her, man. She gone now. She's out of here.
Deborah?
No, you talking about
That was a dope
was
show.
Deborah,
she's
what?
talking
No, that
about,
wasn't Deborah.
Sexual Essentials.
Oh, yeah.
That was a dope guest. To me.
Yeah. She's gone. She's out of here.
Yeah, I probably like her. I probably liked her.
She out on 85 South Show and motherfucking.
Oh, that was her.
Yeah.
The 50. Okay.
Yeah, 45 minutes.
45 minutes to
Yeah,
warm up. Yeah, for foreplay. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Deborah. Yeah, Deborah was
Deborah
cool.
yeah.
Yeah, that was probably my. I wasn't on the show though, but
Yeah.
that was probably my favorite guest that I heard. I was like, I like this. I like that show.
I
I think it's a tie between Jeremy
Ooh, Jeremy was dope.
and Mouse.
Boy, Mouse had niggas hot.
The Mouse, but
It was the experience with Mouse where that
it was
dope.
all of it.
Mouse is another show that we didn't do what we could have.
We could have did, and I think that was for us. I think that was a milestone show in terms of we need video because people need to see all of this shit. Because from the moment we walked in to the moment we walked out,
roast session.
it was a roast session. We was talking shit the whole entire time. So like that was like we missed a lot of gold content because there's no video of this shit.
But it was that experience, like, man, you know what I'm saying? Dude was just like, pull up, man. We walking through motherfucking Luxor with all the equipment and shit. We recorded like in his Mouse is the one. Mouse Jones is the one who hosts the Trap Karaoke.
That was the first time Trap Karaoke was out here.
Yeah.
Shit,
we got in free. Y'all went.
Got in.
It was
free.
the first time it was ever out.
Yeah, he gave us free tickets, and then that show was dope. And it was so much we could like all the shit that came out later with Mouse and Joe and all that shit. We was like, we been had all this.
Yeah,
we had gold.
We had the exclusive.
We had gold.
We had the exclusive before anybody knew what was going on with Mouse and Joe. He gave it to us.
Joe Budden for those who, he
gave it to us.
Yeah.
That elevator conversation was crazy, but fuck that show. When we walked in, like Ivan said, like that shit was hilarious from start to finish. It was like bag session from start to finish.
Little Duval.
Oh my god,
Duval face.
Man, yeah, he was going in.
Yeah, just nigga, we literally walked.
Talked about my fucking
casino
zippers on my sweats.
With fucking equipment. That shit was cool.
Yeah.
Macho, since you've been with us.
My favorite. This might surprise y'all, but one of my favorite guests was
that Tarzan.
Kel Dansby.
Oh shit, man! Shout out to bro Kel, man. Yeah.
But one of my favorite shows though was when the first. I don't know if it was the first time, but it was Low and B Bells.
Yeah, man. We always have great
that
ones.
Was that's one I just run back randomly.
Yeah,
that shit.
When I'm ready to argue about music and shit, because they've been on what 3 times now, 2-3 times,
twice.
Yeah, when I'm ready to argue, that's when I then pull up.
B Bell's been 3 times, Low been twice.
That's one of my favorites, right?
Kel is you know what I mean. Kel, like I said, man, he was the first person I ever talked to when I had the idea to start a podcast, and he is probably one of the only few who understands what it is to podcast. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has these ideas, but like he's one of the few that really knows what it is. So when I talk to him, man, we just had nerdy conversations. And
he do this shit.
Yeah,
at a high level.
At a high level.
Yeah.
Respect there.
Oh, you didn't get to go to the. You weren't with us yet. We went to the studio.
Nah.
Yeah, that shit was something nuts. Yeah.
Is that the one at the Win?
Yeah. That shit nuts.
I've seen it though.
Okay.
It's nice.
Have you yet to get in trouble for anything you said on here?
Nah, not yet.
Not yet?
Nah. Not yet. I don't think she'd be listening. Or nobody like.
Oh man, people used to say we was wild back in the day. We probably was. I think we was. We was real wild back in the day. You know, a lot of friendships and shit was lost between yeah. But no, people just didn't. I ain't never let nobody in my circumference like that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never let you can't get close to me enough to tell me what you don't like about what I said. You know, I ain't never, I ain't let nobody get close to me like that except this nigga. That was really it. Other than that, I ain't give a fuck.
Y'all feel like y'all ever overshared on this motherfucker?
I overshare a lot. I overshare a lot, but not too much. I tell niggas what I want them to hear. You know what I'm saying?
But you ever like damn, I shouldn't have said that. Now I'm not talking about like getting a hot take off, but I'm just saying like you feel like you ever overexposed yourself or been too transparent.
Nah. If anything, the chicks like that shit, man. And I've started, you know what? And I've started like low key like showing wifey a little bit, like the shit that be coming. I be like, look, we be turning down a lot. You know what I'm saying? We be turning down a lot. But yeah, man, the chicks like that shit, man. They like that shit. They like that shit.
It took me a while to get some pussy off the podcast. It took a while.
You ever got in trouble for anything you said?
Fuck yeah. What? Kid's mom, that was ASAP. First month of the motherfucker we was through. That shit was a wrap. She was mad forever. I think I told stories about like early on females I was dealing with, like literally at the time.
Yeah.
They got mad. Yeah, I had a few. People get mad at me about. It's always the women though. But I was trying to get some podcast.
You positive. Everybody everybody loves Ivan when they first start listening.
When they first start
listening.
That's a fact. Mm-hmm. That was me.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody.
And then
Matter of fact, my first podcast pussy was a oop from Ivan.
You're welcome.
Shout out.
Man. Yeah, I've definitely gotten in trouble.
Ivan always says some wild shit.
I've definitely gotten in trouble on here. I've been threatened to be sued.
Damn.
Damn.
Jesus.
Oh no, that's different.
Yeah, I've been threatened to be sued.
Yeah, I ain't never been through no shit like that.
Yeah, I've lost out on some opportunities that I really wanted. It's, territory.
Over the pot? That's nuts.
Boy, when you get that text message the next morning. So when you said last night, okay, here we go. All right.
Man.
Never
You had some groupies and everything. You should have been. You know what I'm saying?
Some things worked out in my favor. Some things did.
And that's why you get in trouble. They be thinking he want to get into a relationship, fall in love, and get
I
married.
do want to get into a relationship. I want to do all of that. It just hasn't worked out so far.
Then they get out here and get to talking
That's
spicy.
crazy.
Because it's not always. I don't think you understand. It's not always in present tense. Don't take what I say as being absolutely something that's in present tense. Sometimes it's just it sounds better when you make it seem that way.
It's only entertainment.
Come on now.
What's the brokest you've ever been?
Shit, right now.
Financially?
Yeah, just the brokest you've ever been.
Financially, definitely right now. Definitely right now. Definitely these last couple of years. Yeah.
What's worse than like being broke is broke and then owing people? That's broke, bro.
I've sat in the house because NV Energy cut my lights off, bro.
Oh yeah, so I was going through that every other week on this motherfucker.
And I had, the one time it did happen, I had some fire come over too, man. I had to sit outside with her.
That's nuts.
Because I didn't want to take her in the house, man. Because you know what I mean. It's embarrassing.
They're like,
man.
come on in, baby. The mood already
I'm like,
set.
Nah, man.
That's what the candles is for.
For real?
He had to play music off his
Set the
iPhone.
ambiance. Come on, man. Come on. What are we doing?
Nah,
I don't need these lights.
I got too much. I got too.
She went to go
pride.
pee afterwards.
See,
I got way too much pride.
Man, that moonlight be just enough.
you ain't got enough. You
I
ain't
ain't
creative enough.
Then
That's
she
it.
tried to turn the light on because she got to use the bathroom.
See?
Candles in there too, baby.
Candles in there.
We setting the mood around this motherfucker, man.
Can chicks piss in the dark like that?
Yeah,
Without
she
getting
sit
on the
down.
toilet?
they sitting on the toilet. You right there. If you miss, you got a problem.
You don't think chicks piss on the toilet ever?
I think it splash up. They might pee
My
hard
sister
and
do.
splash
Only
up.
because she a stud, though. She be trying to stand up. Like, yeah, she. But I don't know about other women. That's nuts. But my sister does.
Your sister be standing up.
Yeah.
Your sister Lady Rage.
Nah, my sister
Hey,
is 2 chains.
Hey, if two studs fuck on a woman, is that a train too?
It depends.
No, it's
What they identify as.
It's a scissor parade. They all doing this. It's a scissor parade.
If they don't touch each other, it's still a train. I would think it's still a flip, definitely.
I think what it
Instead of
depends
flip.
on is the equipment of the studs. If they both strapped on, I think it's a train.
If I was stud, I ain't never taking my dick off.
Did you wash it in the dishwasher?
Like, yeah, you got that's unsanitary. Plus, a strap on is always erect. Like you can't not take this off.
So you finna see this dick.
What do you
See a
mean?
stud in the gym with some biking shorts.
You
on?
can't go to the gym with that. What are you doing?
Tie it down to your thigh.
You finna see this
Oh,
dick.
shit.
You finna see all this dick.
Like you're
I don't
man,
give a fuck, a ponytail and everything.
man. What are you overcompensating for? Like when it's men, we buy
Yeah, you
cars and shit
stupid,
like that. What are you overcompensating for?
Makeup
What
and dick. You
That
finna
is-
see this motherfucker.
nuts. You're definitely if you got a strap on, you definitely not wearing makeup. I've never seen a stud wearing
What?
makeup.
Shit.
That don't happen.
You ain't never seen like the championship parade for the WNBA?
all of them don't be studs though. And a lot of time no, a lot of time no. They be natural.
No, did you see Kelsey Plum got married?
Yeah.
Did you think
Shout out to Craig back, man. He said the basketball court is Africa for studs. That's the
Motherland.
Who got wait? Somebody got in trouble because
he said the first stud bones was found in the basketball court.
stud fossils?
who got
Hey,
who
shout
that
out.
got in trouble for saying that? For saying that all the women in the WNBA was studs. What player was that? Was
I don't know.
that Tamika Catchings? Like one of the players said some shit like
no,
that.
not
one of the
all
ladies?
of them.
Yeah.
One of the greatest players in the NBA is heterosexual.
Who?
What's the one that was doing the saving?
Maya Moore?
Yeah.
She might have been the one that said somebody said the shit and then they got in trouble for it.
Yeah, DeBrada stud. Shout out to SO. DeBrada stud.
Is she?
She wear
Lotto
makeup all the
stud.
time, bro.
Hey, she wore makeup.
She wear makeup all the time.
She's 101. Okay, so the brat.
Makeup.
Few studs
She
that
be
wear
getting makeup all on her hoodies.
Ooh.
Sports bras.
Well, I was seeing that niggas on Monday talk about the stud that was DJing. They said she was wearing makeup too.
I seen that. Yeah, I seen that. She.
That was
I was like, she ain't that fire though.
Listen, I like
somebody locally or
Yeah,
time
somebody
video?
locally. I'm like, she ain't that fire though.
They saying she was real pretty.
I only know one.
She said she wore makeup and everything.
Only know one stud DJ here. We know who that is.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut
Jesus.
your ass up.
It's only stud DJ I know.
I like when I marry those couples.
know
that's
she's
one
strapped up.
stud.
Get the strap. No, she's strapped up.
Skinny, man.
She
What's up,
probably
man?
never wore no
Bro,
makeup.
this
How
nigga
you doing?
wild.
Yeah.
This nigga wild.
Never wore no makeup.
What's that stroke game like?
We like Romeo and Juliet.
Hot sex on the.
That's crazy.
I like when them studs get married though. You'll never see that much ass in tuxedo pants again. Boy, I swear to God, man, I just seen it when them studs get married.
I ain't never been attracted to one.
A
I don't know
stud?
what that like. Yeah.
I've seen one.
Only the brat.
Not the brat.
Only the brat. That's the only one I heard.
It was some chick. She was bad. She was bad. I can't. She ain't famous enough. I just saw the picture.
It be some studs on TikTok though. They be
Yeah, I can't see
they
myself.
be getting half nude
What?
and shit. They be showing the ass and shit. I'm like,
I can't see
In the
myself.
sports bra.
bro,
In the sports bra.
thongs and shit. They be
Thong
switching
and
it up and
sports, bro.
shit. They be doing the wild shit.
I
I-
can't see it, man.
It's one that was fine. I don't know who she was. She
I
was
didn't sleep
bad.
for 3 days after we seen the one that when we went to the hotel.
The stud or the
yeah, I ain't sleep for like 3 days, bro.
Who we
The
talking
one we
about?
did, hey, we was all looking at her like,
Oh boy.
the rat.
that's a woman, man. But we all was looking at her like, damn. And then wifey was like, where you from? She was like,
Chicago.
Mordecai.
That nigga was thick too.
That
That nigga
I
was
Oh,
ain't
thick.
looking like he's still thinking about it.
Woo! Boy, I thought I saw in a horror movie, man.
That
I ain't sleep for about 4 days, man.
nigga was thick. Shit, I almost said something to him.
Jesus Christ.
Stop saying him.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I mean, whatever he identify as,
A woman.
they. I almost said something to them.
Yep.
Them.
There you go.
Them.
We gonna respect that.
I want to make sure I have the.
Yeah, man, get that shit right.
I wouldn't have anybody.
I make sure I have the range for this conversation.
I know in New York you can have your kids and you don't have to give them a sex. Think people really doing that?
Yeah.
Gawd.
I think that's
binary
I think that's the
children?
way we going. I think that's the way we going.
He's gonna let them
Who
pick
the
their
fuck
own.
is we?
Society, I think society in general. I think that's the non-binary is the route we're going.
That's insane.
Stupid.
Don't I'm shit. What Dwayne Wayne's kid is what 12?
He like
Older now.
13
they,
or 14.
They are like 12 or 13.
That's just no hell no. She is like 12, bro. She ain't that. She's like 12.
I'm finna say,
I said 12 or 13.
She identifies as she.
But her gender has been completely changed.
To she, right?
Yeah. I don't know if they still going through the court battle, but yeah. I mean, hey man,
Her gender has been changed on paper.
women wasn't always.
15.
Yeah, I was finna say.
She's 15 now. Oh, okay. Well,
Gender's been changed
So she
on-
must have been. She might have been 12 when it all started.
So is she allowed?
Gender been changed on paper or gender been changed?
Like legally.
Legally,
Just,
Is she-
just legally.
on
is she
paper.
allowed
Not
to?
anatomically.
Is she allowed to use the women's restroom?
probably not.
I was seeing in New York,
because they're
you
starting
can
to
do
push.
that too. Like they starting to have it to where you can go into any restroom.
Nah, they starting to push back now because now they getting it to the point where they, the transsexuals can't participate in the sports anymore. Remember, for a minute they were letting the
They need to stop that shit. They was beating the fuck out of them women.
That
They was
MMA
beating
fighter,
the fuck out them women.
yeah, I think
that
they
shit
kind of
was
like
cold.
stopped that. But
That
I,
was
you know what I mean?
cold.
Like I said, man, I don't care either way, man. You know, people gonna
I'm gonna
do
pull that shit.
people gonna do what they do, man.
If I ever get like arrested, I'm identifying.
You
Send
know
me,
what I mean?
send me to
We
prison
wasn't
with the
always-
bitches.
You know what I'm saying?
bitches be pregnant.
Send me to the prison with the bitches.
Yeah, they ain't doing that.
I'm what?
They ain't doing that.
Why they ain't? I'm fighting. If I'm going to prison, I ain't got nothing but time. I'm fighting. I'm gonna send me to the prison with the bitches.
You was not going to Smiley Road.
So you could be a celly with the big study buddy,
No.
Yeah.
whooping your ass, fucking you, nigga.
Think you don't get a little.
How did you make a
Cutie.
strap in here? What did you make a strap out of?
So-
They really do make the motherfuckers though.
How do you make a strap out of prison material? Please
Listen,
inform us.
I was,
melted
in,
candle. Facts.
The who?
I was in jail, working the laundry department, and as a shit, we heard do all that shit, and the drying shit. Like, what the fuck? Pull it out, it's a strap in that motherfucker.
But you worked
Like
at
a
a
maid
male
strap.
prison, right?
No, I was in jail.
You worked at a male jail,
No.
or did they not separate them?
CCDC is both. You wash both clothes. You wash the male
okay.
and women clothes. Like, of course, we not together, but
Right.
yeah, do.
How do you be in jail long enough to figure out how to make a strap? Like, what are you arrested
Repeat
for?
offender,
Like,
man.
what are you arrested
They go
for?
to jail all the time,
Hey,
probably.
I don't know, but them women gonna figure it out.
That's insane.
Gonna figure it out.
Hey man, shout out to them, man. I'm here for it all, man. I don't care. If it ain't, you know what I mean, if it don't really affect my universe, man, you know, I don't give a fuck what y'all do with y'all kids, man. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, not at all. I just
What if it affect your universe though?
As far as what?
it
Like,
can't. There's no way.
why I can't? If it,
As far as what though?
like it affects your kids. Like,
Okay,
what if
that's
it's
I'm
like,
saying. What do you be more specific?
what if Joanna man show up on the court?
Hey man, shit.
Play
Or-
harder.
Get them bitches.
Play harder.
Play harder.
Or what if?
The only thing I wouldn't like if like my I wouldn't want my son to be a bottom.
How do this matter?
What?
So he got to be a top.
Boy, so you better if you gonna be gay, you better fuck the shit out them niggas.
Oh, so you doing the bending?
I mean that's the only thing though. I just wouldn't want my son to be gay. I mean the bottom. That's it. But I wouldn't. It ain't like it would come. Don't tell me anyways. But in my mind, I would probably be like,
Why do this matter though? I don't think that matters.
What if he a bottom or top or just
I mean, the same reason you say
fuck
you
what
would want
you
your daughter to be like the alpha stud. Like I still want you to run the relationship.
I just want you to win the fight. You don't necessarily have to be the stud of it. I want you to be the stud. You're right. But I want you to be able to win the fight. Like when y'all fighting,
Yeah.
I want you to be able to win, and you don't gotta call me.
Other than that, man, I don't care, man.
Like, so what do you do? Like, what do you do? Like, Dad, me and my girlfriend got into it, and
I just call her other female cousins. Like somebody gonna be able to whoop you out of these females. You know what I'm saying? I don't gotta get involved. But if it's my daughter and she getting beat up by a little boy, I don't give a fuck if he 18, 19, 21. I don't give this nigga could be football player. I'm coming in shooting the shot at his little ass when I get up in there. Cause this is my daughter. Like, but if you lose a fight to the girl, I'm just gonna talk about you real bad. Like it's still a girl. You gotta
See,
win
I
that.
don't be trying to push no, you know what I mean? I don't push none of my beliefs.
But I hope no domestic violence.
What if it's a somebody that's identifying as a woman? Then what?
Well, if you don't bring them, if I don't meet whoever you're with, I don't care anyways.
When is it the meet time though? Like when do you meet them?
I'll tell my kids, I don't want to meet
wanna
nobody you ain't serious with.
I don't want to meet none of them, especially if they third grade picture don't match up with they current driver's license.
Don't mean no shit.
No, like we good. I want to have this picture of you in my head that I'm gonna just live with until the day I die.
Look, man, you know what?
What if your daughter switched genders?
Oh,
Who?
Not the one that be giving me hot fries.
Either one of your daughters.
Then I'm going to the courthouse and I'm taking my name off that birth certificate.
What?
come on, Ivan.
What type of nigga is you?
Let D Wade be an
This
example.
this
for
See-
you.
this erasure don't work.
I've kind of, you know what?
Racial work
I've low key thrown my hands up.
I've been
Like,
on the sun.
look, man, you know what I mean? I don't push none of my my beliefs or any of that shit on my children because frankly they're outdated. These kids are like they have everything at their fucking fingertips.
Facts.
I can't relate at all. I can try to help, but I can't relate at all. But I don't think my beliefs at all would fit into the way society is going in today. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get in where I fit in, man. Society is fucking. I don't get it, man. These kids got everything at their fingertips.
That don't make them better or smarter though. If anything,
they low-key
if anything,
dumb
they
as
make them
fuck.
they make them lazier. Makes you more
I
dependent.
think it's a choice today, though. I think it's a choice today because we are in the age of information.
Okay.
When everything's at your fingertips, everything legit is at your fingertips. So if you decide that you don't want to know anything, that is your issue because it's at your fingertips, literally.
Yeah, it's lazy.
Lazy, yeah. If I never have to go find the answer for real, like if I never have to go figure shit out, do that make you a better person? Does that make you smarter? Does that develop you as a person?
Okay, so when we look at the age differences, we always, or the generation before us always used to say, work smarter, not harder.
Absolutely.
Couldn't you say that's what this generation of children are going by?
They're working smarter.
Absolutely. But at some point there's going to be a drop off, right? Like,
You sound real old right now.
Mhm.
probably, but like but at some point there's going to be a drop, like skill positions versus like manual labor. Like at some point there's going to be like everybody can't be a skill position because somebody has to do the manual labor. Who does that at some point?
But okay, but again, when we say these kids are working smarter, not harder, maybe manual labor is not for them. When you see, it always used to be. I remember when we were children, my parents or our parents didn't like us to sit on the couch and play video games all day. Get your ass outside.
Yeah.
But now you see so many millionaires being millionaires by sitting on the couch playing video games all day.
There's not a plethora of millionaires that sit on the couch and play video games all day. That's one. Two,
3 into the 4.
In any field, at some point, it's going only the cream of the crop is going to rise to the top.
This is a fact.
In any field. So if you got a million niggas trying to play video games, you only create 2 or 3 millionaires. That means that the rest of the niggas are just wasting their lives away trying.
Yeah, but you can say the same thing.
A lot of niggas
But you
still
can
paying
say
their bills.
you can say the same thing for basketball though. That don't change the fact that there's only a certain amount of players that's going to actually get to the promised land when it comes to basketball. But
can you parlay basketball into other fields? Like, yeah, I didn't make it to the NBA, but I took the opportunity to go get educated and became a chiropractor or a doctor or a lawyer.
But how rare is that though? Because most of the kids that I know that excel at basketball are real weirdos in real life because they ain't do nothing but basketball, so they don't have no social skills.
Okay, that doesn't mean you didn't have the opportunity to do so though. Basketball could have turned into something else for you if you chose not to do it. You weren't going to do it anyway, right? If you chose not to take the opportunity and turn it into something else, you weren't going to do it anyway, regardless of what position in life you were going to be in. So you had the opportunity to do it, and there are a lot of kids who do. There are very few kids who turn into professional athletes. Very few.
Yes. So
most of them, I would think, take the opportunity to go to school and be educated and specialize in something else outside of sports.
Yeah, but see, when we were children, that's all we knew is you either go to school, you go to college, go to school, go to college. There's now so many options. A lot of these kids, shout out to them and their parents. I see it really big in the Hispanic community, but their kids learn a trade or some shit like that, and right out of school they got their own business and shit.
Tire shop.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Or
Yantara.
or landscape.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
HVAC,
So it's like
shit.
it's so much more opportunities. I'm gonna say
I don't even think it's more opportunities.
The thought of more opportunities. At first, it was just tunnel vision. It was school.
Yeah,
it was fucking school. I'm going to school and I'm going to college, and that was kind of like it. Now there are so many opportunities.
Yeah, but I think this it's the same thing happening, just a different medium. Like then it was go to school, go to college, get a degree, get a high paying job. Now it's turn social media into a paycheck for you. It's the same thing. Right. You know what I'm saying? We just changed what playing field we're actually on.
Yeah, but it's a lot of people actually like probably not a lot of millionaires, but it's a lot of people paying their bills. Like it's a lot of people being able to pay their bills and live from just playing the video game or just creating on social media or stuff like that. Like work smarter, not harder is a real thing now.
I agree, but I also like knowing somebody who does content creation like professionally. I know that behind the scenes, it's a job.
No, yes, it is.
Being a content creator is a fucking job, like any other job. Like it may look sweet to the people who are just consuming the content.
Yes,
but for the motherfuckers creating it, it's a fucking job. And I don't think kids are getting that part of it. The same way, like you look at, he goes to IBM, like this nigga get up, he put his pants on, go to work for 8 hours a day. Like motherfuckers who create content for real, that's a fucking job like any other.
Yeah, but like you said though, the cream is gonna always rise.
Absolutely.
The top. And there are some, and the downside to the social media is everybody wants to be, the finished product. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. Or I can watch a video, like, you know what I'm saying? I can watch a video, my kids do it, my kids do it a lot. You can watch somebody do something great on social media, right? And you could have the want to do it, but most kids don't got the will. You know what I mean? How do I get there?
Lazy.
Everybody wants to be there, but the will to get there is not there.
I agree.
So you can say the same thing when it comes to content creation. And then that shit is hard. That is hard. Because now you're dealing with
algorithms.
Soon as everybody's doing the digital creator thing now, and that suppresses your shit anyways. Like these sites ain't stupid. If when you turn your page into digital creator shit, they immediately suppress your views. You gotta work for that shit. They not finna just give you no money because you think you got some hot shit every now and then. They suppress it. You know what I mean? So
That's crazy. I didn't know that.
yeah, when I did it for a while, I think I get, especially on the weekends, I'll probably get in my stories on the weekends. I'm probably almost about 500 per story
On IG or
on Instagram.
Okay.
So my stories.
Okay.
When I did the digital, when I changed my page into like, on accident. Remember I was telling y'all about it? I was like, man, I don't know how the fuck I did this shit.
Yeah.
I was down to like 50, maybe.
It definitely suppressed a lot.
Man, ain't nobody just give no money out just because.
It suppressed it for sure. I mean, that's why you got a lot of creators from TikTok to everything. They be like, man, fuck it, I'm just gonna go back to.
Yeah.
And niggas going from site to site to site because my views getting suppressed over here. Well, now my views getting suppressed over here.
It's like the top 1% that's like really like eating off that shit. You know what I mean? People make it look easy, but that shit ain't easy. But again, when you have all of these things at your fingertips, man, the what is it, the do it yourselves and YouTubes and all of this shit, and you choose not to take advantage of it, that's a you problem. That's a you problem. When I was coming up, I ain't had none of that shit. None of it.
Probably did, but just didn't recognize it.
I ain't YouTube back then. No.
Library.
YouTube back then was completely different.
Library.
Granted, it's easier now, but the same shit was available.
Okay, so the difference between what we had and what the kids have now is that information is continuously updating.
True.
Our information, even when you went to the library, was kind of dated.
They put out new dictionaries every year, I think.
Now,
Wall Street Journal.
they are consistently, the kids' information now is consistently evolving and changing. You can go look at an article today and then, like the Mexico shit, for example. We're watching this evolve as the hour goes by. We didn't have that. You know what I'm saying?
That's just like news, though. But like, say you wanted to learn how to fix something on a car, you can go to the library and get a book for that shit. Like the shit I do now, when I look it up on YouTube, I could have went to the library to do that shit.
Yeah, but what's the difference between reading about it and actually watching?
Oh yeah, like I said, it's much better. They got it better.
Yeah.
Much better. Easier. I don't know if it's better. Easier.
Some people, because some people are visual. I'm a visual person. You could tell me some shit. I'm like,
what?
Yeah.
I learned about doing.
Yeah, but are you actually learning though? I'm just repeating what you're doing.
But what is learning though? Like,
what is
you know what I'm saying? What is learning? What is learning though? You know what I'm saying? Like,
retaining the information is learning.
Yeah, but like, you know what I'm saying? I'm more of a character person. But when I went to school, the A students and shit, I didn't care about none of that shit. All that tells me is you can remember information very well. That didn't determine if you were very smart or not. It just means you can remember information. So that the A student and all that shit, that really is shit. You know what I'm saying? I see A students at the bus stop today.
Yeah.
Depending on what you was doing though, remembering the information is major. Like,
Yeah.
depending on what you do in life.
Absolutely.
Remembering the information is major. Like, yeah, it's probably some that you know at the bus stop, but it's some that's thriving.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Because they was able to remember
Okay, so
information.
Let me rephrase that and say remembering short-term information.
Mm.
Now, like I said,
Shit gonna change.
I'm always,
definitely change.
my ear is gonna always be to the street, so to speak. Like, you know what I mean? Because I know, like, nigga, most of the hood niggas I know, most of the shooters and shit that I know are nigga intelligent.
Right.
You can't really find that nowhere else, man. You know what I'm saying? You just a smart dumbass nigga. Most just smart dumbass niggas, man. You know what I mean? Like that shit don't degrees and all that shit. That shit don't mean nothing to me, man.
I think in this time it really.
Would you go to a doctor without one?
Without a degree?
Yeah, get your Mexican BBL.
I ain't nigga. That cartel ain't finna
You got to meet me.
nah. I
Meet me in El
mean,
Segundo.
accolades mean something. Yeah. You know what? Yeah, y'all right. Would I go to it? I mean, I don't know. I ain't never went to a doctor's office and looked on the wall either, though.
You ain't never?
Nope. If you the doctor's office, we get to
You
go.
just leave it up to God.
Fuck
Huh?
it.
They ain't asked for no ID.
Nothing. Like I pay attention.
I don't think I've ever walked in anywhere and looked on the wall like, man, let me see what they.
See, I know you. See, you not paying no fucking.
Unless it's now I can spot a nigga. I spot a C from anywhere.
In a food grade.
In a restaurant. Nah, in a restaurant. The C's and the D's.
Oh,
because the D be yellow.
Do it. I ain't never seen no D.
if it's a B, I'm not eating.
A B.
I worked in a restaurant. I worked in a restaurant.
What does it take to get a B?
Yeah, I was about to ask that.
Nigga, listen. That shit nasty. If it's a B, it's nasty. Because, like, even when getting A's, sometimes, like, everything don't be up to code.
Yeah.
Sometimes, but this health department, this health person been coming here for a while now.
Yeah.
And they built a relationship. You know what I'm saying? As long as you got everything cool, like the sanitizer and all that shit, right? You cool. A B, I mean, the sanitizer water ain't good. You know, like hella shit is bad in that motherfucker. They just wiping shit with dirt. You know what I'm saying? At that point, nah, I ain't.
Yeah, because me and wifey went to motherfucking Applebee's. Yeah, man.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
You know, it's just a quick lunch.
Hey, I go there, but still.
Me and wifey went to Applebee's, right? You know, the one thing it stood out to me was like our host was eating a salad from somewhere else.
Bullshit.
I swear to God. And I kept staring. Like, I don't know, you know what I mean? If he was like, is he into me? But I wasn't doing that. But I was like, why the fuck? Because, you know, he eating a salad, but his salad is like still in the bag. So I'm looking at the bag, where the bag is from. And I'm like, why the fuck are you eating a salad? That's not from Applebee's.
He probably tired of Applebee's.
If a nigga don't trust the lettuce, I'm leaving.
Bro, I could not stop watching.
You don't trust the lettuce?
I couldn't stop.
Lettuce.
I couldn't stop watching it. I was like,
they might have a better salad somewhere else.
Yeah.
Or he might have
It's
a good
out-
car.
I ain't never seen a nigga. I ain't never seen a nigga go to Applebee's and be like, salad sound good today. Like you used to go to Applebee's for the boneless wings,
I don't.
2 for $20s.
Now, okay, so now a fast food restaurant, I get it.
We talking about lettuce, bro.
Where does the salad come from?
Not a steak.
Certain places have
Not
really
a
good
steak.
salads. Certain
Lettuce.
places have really good
Talking
salads.
about lettuce though. Like you don't trust the lettuce in this motherfucker?
I might just prefer the salad somewhere else.
Lettuce ain't nothing but edible parsley.
Somebody might have brought him that lunch. It was in the
Somebody
bag,
might have
too.
brought him that. Where was the salad from? You say you saw the bag. Where was the salad from?
I don't know. I don't
It was
know
a
what
plain
it is,
bag.
It's just like no, it has some shit on
It's
it. Like,
free salads when you work there. It's a salad.
it's kind of weird, man.
Inflation. They might have to pay for their lunch now.
So if you work at Burger King, you got to eat Burger King every day?
That's different. That's a fast food restaurant.
food
Is
restaurant is
different.
different.
But a restaurant, no matter how
What make it different?
fast food, I get. You know what I'm saying? Niggas don't want me eating the same burgers and shit all the time. But
Nigga, the
when
salad
you got
part.
when you at a restaurant, when you got real options,
If he would have said the nigga had a different burger or a nigga had a different steak or a salad, like lettuce, like we not like where did you get lettuce from outside of Applebee's that was better than
It might not
Applebee's
be-
lettuce?
It
Maybe
might not.
it's the
It might
salad
not.
they didn't offer.
There you go. It might not even be the lettuce. It might not be the lettuce. It might be
that
the
nigga's
ingredient.
salad was trash. I seen it. Applebee's is definitely making a better salad.
I
than
Time out.
I had a salad from Chick-fil-A, and that's probably one of
That's
the
your
best.
problem.
That's probably one of the best salads I ever had.
I think you need to live a little more, bro.
That shit was
Who the fuck-
good.
You just
salad-
asked
the
who
salad-
the fuck goes to Applebee's and get a salad, but
I
this
didn't
nigga
buy
would go to
it.
Chick-fil-A.
I didn't buy it. Somebody
The
bought
salad-
it.
That's worse.
The salads you
Somebody bought it for me.
the salads you choosing in life is not helping your weight loss journey.
That's cool.
Chick-fil-A, there's no way Chick-fil-A like a
40.
Chick-fil-A salad.
40 with new growth. Five two nigga ain't new growth. They don't usually run concurrently.
I'm just saying.
I'm on a new level. Hey, no, that's
Wow.
crazy. Why are you eating salads anyways? Eh?
Somebody
Like that.
somebody wanted me to be healthy, man.
Hey, skinny nigga, that's it worse. Skinny.
Somebody wanted me to be healthy, man. Nigga eating salad, that's crazy.
So nigga, this is like, hey, man, I need you to do better in life, man.
Nah,
You
somebody was
did-
like, no. I know you doing your diet shit right now. I know you're on day 2 right now, so I'm gonna get you a salad.
Take these fried chicken nuggets.
No, what? No. No, I'm trying to do better. Give me a salad.
he gonna put the fried chicken nuggets in the salad.
Extra ranch.
That's insane.
Man, that's cool, man.
All right, Michael Duncan Clark arms.
Hey, my arms are shrinking. Fuck you. Your arms are bigger than mine right now.
Michael Duncan Clark arms.
Oh shit!
It's tired, boss.
You can get tired.
Fuck, man. Y'all niggas is stupid, man. Ivan, you a titty man.
Yes,
You suck on the whole titty or just a little bit of it?
the whole titty has to be an experience.
So
The under titty, the cleavage.
That's nuts.
all of it.
The under titty, that's like sucking on a nigga. Oh, I mean, a chick's underarm.
Sucking
Nigga,
on
what?
the what?
Like, that's like licking on her underarm. The
No, it's
under titty?
not. No.
That's crazy.
So you get
Because
soft.
chicks be putting the deodorant under the under titty.
man, I'm
Not
not finna
most
suck
of
no
'em.
titties that been out all day in public. And
Yeah,
I gotta
most
get
of
a fresh out the shower titty.
What? What kind of niggas is
I'm
y'all?
grown. I'm not tripping. I'm grown.
I ain't.
Y'all not sucking the whole titty?
I'ma fuck around with it, but
The
I'm not
under the
sucking
du-
the whole
Nah,
motherfucker.
yeah.
I just
That's crazy. No, I'm sucking the whole titty. I'm licking all of it. Come
Yeah,
on.
I'm gonna lick most of the titty. But
how do
talking
you
about
lick the
sucking.
whole titty?
I love that side.
It's like the nipple just right there looking at you.
Nah, I like the side
the rest
wall.
of it ain't even.
I like the titty side wall.
Do
It's
the women
always
look at
so
y'all like y'all
smooth.
just weird? Like,
No.
why are you licking under my titty?
That
I
nigga,
never-
that's like licking under the armpits. Like the nipple is like
So if you get-
staring at you.
If you getting head and she only sucked the head, you good?
I'm
It's
not.
different.
If
Why is it different?
if I'm here for only a nut, I am
Chesticles
perfectly
versus
fine
testicles.
with you just getting that head part.
That's insane.
Huh?
But I don't want you just like I don't want a female just
You don't want her to suck the whole shaft. You don't
get
want her to lick the
licking on my
balls.
No,
Have
that's
you ever
not
s-
what we here for.
Have you
We're
ever
not
sucked
here
on
for the
some?
balls.
Hey, have you ever sucked on some nipples as the milk came out?
No. No.
What kind of life is you living, Mike?
Listen.
Can you tell? Can you tell? Can you tell how good her diet is by the way the milk tastes?
My kid's mom
No.
been breastfeeding for 5 years straight. And I still haven't tasted no titty milk.
Lord.
I still haven't tasted no titty milk.
Have you
None.
tasted titty milk before?
Nah, I haven't.
Never?
I heard it's sweet though.
It's sweet.
I heard it was sweet.
Oh, I even like sweet and sour. Put some of that on his nuggets.
I heard it was sweet.
Macho? You got titty
I
milk?
tasted it.
Ugh.
It's like rice milk.
Yeah, it tastes like
Rice milk. What
it
the
tastes like slow milk. Like
What is slow milk?
I didn't want to say the R word.
Like an IV.
Like retarded milk.
Oh, shit. She got that Napoleon, that dynamite.
What
So
is
yeah,
going
it's
on?
just, why you asking?
I ain't never, you know what?
Do you drink regular milk though?
Nah, not cow milk.
I
Not
ain't-
cow
what the
milk.
fuck? What, almond milk? Almond milk?
Yeah, that too.
I ain't, you know what? I ain't never smelled like no musty titties before. I don't even know what that smell like.
High school.
I've never smelled musty titties.
High school.
Smell like underarm.
But not no dope.
Like they really get musty like that?
Yeah. Why do you think
Yeah.
they put deodorant on them?
That's why you call them musty.
Why do you think they put deodorant on them?
Because they don't want to get the sweat under the shirt. But,
That's perspiration. That's the same thing that happened with your underarm.
Yeah.
so, I mean, I know how my underarms can, you know what I mean, if I don't put on deodorant for a couple days. You tell me titties can get like that?
Yeah.
That's
They
nuts.
they literally make
No.
all body deodorant for women now. Like you,
Ugh.
it's called Lumi or some shit like that.
Is it a roll on?
I
If
have
you
no clue.
need full body deodorant, you need the gym.
Bitch, you need a bath.
like they make special deodorant for like under the titties. Like it's like women. That's really a thing.
Yeah. Give me the nipple. Give me a nice nipple in the areola, and I'm kind of cool. I don't really care about the breast size.
Side
nothing like
titty?
that.
Who's buying body deodorant?
That's nuts. That's nuts. Like
Side
you
titty be so
you go up to the
smooth.
counter and shit, and you putting full body deodorant on the counter. I know the assistants be looking like, man, you weird ass.
The cashier and shit.
Yeah, the cashiers and shit be like, you weird ass. No, the self checkout nigga.
You ever
You
tasted deodorant?
It only be three. You only need 3 or 4 items so they can look at what. Oh, you weird ass nigga.
Have you?
You said, have you ever
Taste-
tasted what?
deodorant.
Yeah, off a titty that I had to pull out a bitch armpit because
Them the best titties.
yeah,
The ones that
you
fall in
gotta
the
pull up
armpit.
Yeah, you pull up.
I think chicks be
that titty out the armpit.
chicks be
You
sliding the deodorant on the strip, on the Sunset Strip right there.
You think so?
Yeah.
I think that'll fuck
That's
they
nasty.
that'll fuck
business.
they pH up. Ain't want it?
That's nasty.
No, with that,
business.
according to them, we can only do that.
According to them.
I think they put deodorant on the Sunset Strip right there.
No,
Yo.
that's what the Lumi's for.
What is that? Lumi is
The all body deodorant. You're not putting like Dove on there. I wouldn't think
On what?
on the landing strip.
No, you can't.
That's
I don't know
Lumi.
nobody that's ever bought all body deodorant. You
I
bought
don't
all
either.
body deodorant?
No, it's a women thing.
Manscaped makes one.
Who?
Manscaped.
I thought you said man's gay. I was like, I'm definitely not buying that.
Manscaped makes one.
Yeah, for your balls.
You a different individual over there, man.
He know a lot of shit. I
pretty
think
good.
he just be googling while we.
But they
already good.
but men used to put like what was it, talcum powder on their balls?
The who?
Yeah.
Talcum powder or baby powder? And none of your uncles ever put like baby powder on their balls?
Because the look is too
I
distinct.
don't know what my uncle put on his balls. I don't have them kind of uncles.
The look is too distinct. Like,
You ain't never been to your uncle's house? You ain't got the
I ain't
baby
never been
powder?
in my uncle drawers.
you got to be ready for anything. And like, motherfucker take them drawers off. They know if you have baby powder down there.
But I guess it keep you dry, right? I don't know. I mean, when you 30 and ain't no kids here, I'm assuming this
But
baby
you got to
powder
be
for
ready
you.
for everything. You know what I'm saying? You don't know you fall into some pussy.
That's what the bathroom for. Quick little.
Wayne,
Wash
have you
off.
done that before? Have you done that?
What?
Where y'all the ones that's like,
I definitely
you kissing in y'all foreplaying and she be like, hold on, I gotta go to the bathroom.
Yes.
You've done? Oh,
I've done that.
No, that's
Go
crazy.
pee.
The dick, this dick right here is what you finna get.
What? You ain't never went in the bathroom and got into that soft soap and washed him off real quick?
After, like, while how the chicks be, when you get the chick in the bed and shit, y'all be funneling, y'all do y'all thing, and then she be like, hold on. She be like, hold on, I gotta go to the bathroom. You've done that.
I ain't gonna disrespect you like that. And I really want this pussy.
I want you to enjoy this.
I really want this. And if you get to sucking, like if I know I can just put it in, then maybe not. But if I know you're gonna give me some head, then I ain't gonna even disrespect.
So that's why
like
you
that.
fuck her for a little minute, and then you take it out. And
That's
then
what
you
I'm
let her
saying.
go down on you because somebody
If I know I can just slide it right in without her going down, then maybe I you know what I'm saying. But if I know it's a good chance she's gonna suck some dick first, I ain't gonna chance it.
That's crazy.
I definitely did it. But most of the time, I'm before I'm on my way over there, I'm already wiping myself.
With a baby wipe,
Nah,
You can taste that though.
I'm
how you know?
I don't want to taste your before actions.
I got areas on my
taste-
way. Like if you stay close to my pops, I'm gonna stop by my pops' house first. If you stay close by mom's, I'm gonna stop by mom's house. Like,
What do you
depending on
tell
who
your
stay
pa-
He
yeah.
got ball washing stations all over the
That's
city.
what he
God.
does.
See, you
We
can't,
have
you
to
can't
wash
do
our
that.
balls
Like
real
women
quick.
can't do that though because I can smell the non-scented towel. I can tell that you just washed off because the pussy be real cold.
If it's a cold pussy, she got a different kind of problem. Like the pussy's like internal. It's like that's internal.
Yeah, but it's like
bitch, iron low.
you just wiping off with a towel. I do not like sooty pussy at all.
Yeah.
I'm pretty open about that one.
But you like them fresh out the shower, though, right?
You put an hour or two on it.
You want a little natural.
I don't know. I don't want no
build up.
sooty pussy is out.
I'm not mad at that.
So fresh out the shower is kind of sooty.
I'm
You know
not
what
mad
I'm
at that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm cool. Yeah, you put about an hour or two on it.
So you
3
want-
give or
You
take.
want some of the natural must to come back.
You want some of that? Yeah.
I mean, it ain't gotta be
little
must, but
twang,
you know
little
what I
twang.
mean? Not must, but it's like, you know what I mean? A little, you know what I mean?
So you don't like it when it smells like Bath and Body Works.
A little hint of pepper. You know what I mean? Just salt. You know what I mean?
Mm.
A little bit.
Yeah.
What's the salt bait?
Yeah.
But other than I mean, because I wonder, I know women can smell it on us. I'm burning the shit out of your tongue with this with this Irish Spring.
You ain't never just excuse yourself to go to the bathroom and just.
Nah, either I'm ready or I'm
definitely
not.
doing it.
Either I'm ready or I'm not. You getting it how you finna get it.
You a rude nigga, man.
It's
You a rude nigga,
What
man.
the fuck do I look like walking to the bathroom with a hard on? Dick hard in the motherfucking washing off. No, you should have talked. Man, we should have did this beforehand.
He's saying y'all.
We
don't be
in
paying.
battle now.
Wait,
Like-
did you go over there straight from work? If you went over straight from work, then that's different. If you knew you was gonna get some pussy and you didn't at least go get you a dude wipe and get it off you real quick,
It just depends on.
you're a rude nigga.
I mean, it depends on how I feel about you. If I know you ain't doing you can't do no better than me. You finna get that? What? You finna get?
Better settle for this
Yeah.
all day, dick.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Slightly musty dick. Swamp dick.
That sound like Adele. Sound like you fucking Adele. See, I think you lied at the beginning of the podcast. I think you lied to us.
No, you know, Adele got that clean. No, the ugly ones got that clean.
So, are you fucking Adele or not?
Probably not.
Because you kind of gave her like a.
Do you sound like you fucking
Low-key
Adele?
compliment. Low-key compliment.
Nah. I can picture Adele right now. Nah, I can't do it.
You don't think Adele body used to be nice though?
I can't even look at her body. I can't even do it. If I'm not
Adele not ugly though.
wait, what the fuck?
Adele's ugly.
No,
Adele's
she's not.
ugly as fuck.
Google Adele.
I'll fuck Adele
Y'all
over
just watched
Kim
the Chris Rock
Wayans,
special. Y'all seen it for an hour and a half. Shit.
I got Adele over the Wayne's sister.
Oh, all of them are ugly though.
The sister?
It's only one. Ain't it?
Yes. Oh, the whole family ugly.
No, it's hella sisters, but it's only one that was on like TV.
I'm fucking Adele. I'm sorry.
Let me see what Adele look like in today.
Adele today is a
Oh my
definite-
God. Yeah.
Go to the full body.
That's a
Go to-
rock right there.
Go to the full body. Go to the.
That's
full
a
body.
rock right there. That's Adele rock.
Go to the full body.
What does her body have to do with anything?
No, that's a bad picture. I don't like.
Oh, look.
I don't like what you did. I don't like what
The body changes a lot.
Oh, yeah.
And she gotta be a little older, man.
Adele got to be in her 60s?
No, she's not in her
Probably
60s.
50s.
Adele in her 60s.
I like it.
Adele back in the day.
Yeah, I definitely.
I'm fucking Adele. Like, what are we chasing
She
body?
definitely would have got it.
Yeah, Adele Beckham. I'm cool.
Adele Beckham.
Yeah, you know what?
See?
See?
On a drunk night.
You not fucking that Adele? I'm fucking Adele. Niggas
On a
tripping.
drunk.
I'm a fucking Adele, man. I've done.
You
worse.
got to stop watching the pit. You stop.
I've done worse.
The face shots, I'm cool.
Okay.
Yeah, no, the face shots ain't it.
But the body.
Ain't
her
nothing
body-
bad with the face. It's the teeth, though. That's what it
Her
is.
teeth are big.
That's what it is. It's the teeth gum ratio.
I ain't never fucked a ugly. Have I ever fucked an ugly chick with a bad body?
You never,
Majority of the ugly chicks I fuck,
If you
body
bad,
was
you bad.
banging.
It's all bad.
you ain't never fucked an ugly chick with a dope body.
I
Not
definitely.
that I can think of. If you
That's
bad, you just
insane.
bad. It's all bad.
That's
I'm into the body more than the
insane.
face most times. The body right, you got me.
Y'all know a bunch of ugly chicks with bad bodies. Like
A
that?
bunch
Hell
of them.
yeah. What? Hell yeah.
Yeah, I went to Cheyenne, man. If it's bad, it's all bad.
No,
Yeah.
come on. What? Macho.
I know a prostitute got a banging ass
Yeah,
body,
her
but she
so
been ugly her
bad.
whole life.
Macho. You ain't never fucked a well, no, you been married for 30 years. Never mind. Yeah, it's a lot of them walking around with dope bodies that just you wouldn't want to be seen with them.
Yeah.
Facts.
Shout out to them, man.
Yeah, when you leave that brunch though, call me.
You trying to catch that afternoon?
Listen, when you leave that brunch, call me.
You ain't trying to lay up. Trying to get that afternoon.
Not if you leave at 12 though, because somebody might see you walking in. About 4 or 5 is when the sun's starting to go down.
What brunch is she leaving though? Is she leaving like summertime brunch? Cause she gonna come kind of
A little musty.
tart.
A little musty.
I
Yeah,
mean,
okay.
it's sundress season. You think them vaginas under them sundresses is fresh?
It ain't sundress season yet. It's
Almost,
cold
but you know,
outside.
niggas love sundress season. It's like, but y'all don't take the smell into consideration.
Because 9 out of 10, if you wearing a sundress, I'm not going down there majority of the time anyway. But 9 out, if you wearing a sundress, I'm literally just bending you over and lifting the dress.
Yeah, you going right to it.
Yeah, I'm getting right to it.
That's even worse. You get both holes.
You
Twerk
getting,
win. You
getting-
getting twerk win.
you getting the semi wet, musty,
Get that leather Cheerio looking at you.
semi wet sweat. Like it's like sweat.
The natural musk.
It's like sweat.
the
but
natural
but
musk.
she
Is it
went
musk
through-
or must?
Musk.
Why is it musk? So it's musky?
Yeah.
I thought it was musty.
It's musty.
No, it shouldn't
Musk
be
is the
If it's
is
musty,
that
then-
cologne
I think
shit.
y'all talking about two different things.
Yeah, musk.
Okay,
is
what
like,
is that cologne
okay, what
shit?
is musk?
like the
Yeah.
natural. Oh, that's pussy down there. That's natural pussy. Like you were born with that.
So what is musk?
You
Oh,
gotta relax, man.
I know.
he be
Musk
flirting
is-
with it, don't it?
Nasty.
He be
Musk
kinda
is
flirting
like,
with it.
oh, you went to spin class before you came. No, you need, baby, you need to.
Yeah.
Let's do wipes in the
It's
bathroom.
Vegas, man. To get hot.
Oh, okay. I didn't.
It's like musk just means ovaries, estrogen.
Ovaries.
It's estrogen afoot. Okay.
Okay, I didn't. Yeah, I didn't.
What?
Yeah, that's nuts.
That is insane. That is insane. Discharge, no.
Discharge pussy is crazy.
Motherfucker snap a little bit though.
Oh no! You had the yeast before? Jesus, Ivan.
I didn't know beforehand, but like, oh, why your panties look like that? I didn't see them. Cause the lights were off.
Yeast.
And that's why women say we fuck up their pH.
Got that yeast, boy. It's a
No,
bird
you fucked me up. Lord, you didn't, but somebody else did.
You go hit some yeast and then you go hit something else, and now you fucked up.
I prayed.
I
prayed.
I think that's the one thing I cannot. I can't risk.
Yeast.
The yeast.
Man,
You never made
I
no
don't even-
biscuits with that
y'all,
pussy?
y'all don't believe in God, man.
Huh?
Y'all believe in God,
I'm
man.
cool on
Take
the
your
vagina
dick off.
gravy.
God made dirt, her, put my watch work. Boom.
Yeah,
Put
I'm
it back
cool
on
with-
and keep going.
How you know it's yeast? Like it's the cream lumpy?
Oh,
It's
the
a creamer.
cream of
It's
wheat.
doughy.
What?
Creamer. And he like, nah. this
No,
was
when their
for
panties stiff in the middle. You're like, oh, okay, you got some other shit going on right now.
That be discharged sometimes. That ain't always.
That cream of skeet.
You know, bitches with real wet pussies be walking around and
With
shit. They
discharge?
gotta dry.
Why would they pussy just be wet though? Like,
My brother, if you don't know.
that's insane.
All right, man.
I mean, is it natural discharge? I think we talking about like there's you need to go see a doctor about something.
Nah, I ain't.
I'm not out here. Shayna said, Ivan, you are going to be itchy.
I survived that already, baby.
I survived that already.
Oh, you sure
He let us
did.
tell the story.
You did have the shark fins down there. Ooh.
God is real. Hey, God is real around here, baby.
Hey, that's
He let
crazy.
us tell
God
the
made
story,
dirt,
man.
her, put it on, watch it work. Let's go.
Yeah, the 300 warriors under that motherfucker, man. That shit. Oh
Oh, my
that's what's
God.
up. Hey, man, where can they find y'all? Hey, we got some shit coming too, man. We got some shit coming, man. You know what I mean? It's been a minute since we've been up in here talking some shit, man. But we got some special guests coming, man. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, what can the people find? Oh, man, that shit all already up there, man. You can find the podcast pages on Twitter at Views from the 7, on Instagram at Views from _7, on the TikTokers, Views from the 7. For Facebook, Views from the 7, comedianmacho.com. I don't know how Kenny say that shit was like I hear a rapper and shit.
Instagram, Skinny Junior 777. You can also find me on Code 7 and View 7 Network on YouTube. Ivan. Stop lying, bro.
I'm not nowhere.
So are you on salads all day, all week until the kickball game?
No, the
Can't
kickball
have
game
all
out
that.
for like
You
2
can't.
weeks.
Yeah. You ain't losing no weight.
Oh, y'all actually playing kickball?
Yeah, it's kickball
All
game.
that flat, all that skin, all that the shadow fall. They gonna be like Scorpion trying to kick the ball. All that shit just coming behind him.
Homie gonna be running to the base like Faison in Love.
That's crazy.
I hate y'all.
Oh, niggas gonna